Hi, it's May Busch here, and I'm here with Ann Miller, a good friend of mine, and we just got out of this training that Ann did for us for this leadership academy that we're running in Arizona. And you just did this fabulous session about leading through influence and persuasion. You know, those
Yeah.
times when you can't just order people around,
Right.
like most of life, right?
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. One of the things I think we talked about that seemed to really hit the group well was that influence is a function of power. And it's
Yeah.
not power over people, but rather it's three areas of power. One is you might call it positional if you have authority in your job, but it's also authority and position in a lot of different areas, which includes being an expert, for example, in a particular area, or being legitimized
So
by
you've
others.
got expert power,
Expert power, which, or or your position.
position
Then,
power, yeah.
then you've got what's called relational power, which is really about your network and who you know. And so many of us forget that building a network when we're trying to influence is so important. And often it can be a strategy for getting to those people who are very difficult through people that they know that we know.
Yeah, so we're talking about really difficult people, and if you've got a relationship with somebody else that they've got a relationship with, you
Yeah.
can kind of do this
Yeah.
connection
Right.
doctor kind of
Right,
effect.
exactly.
Okay. What's
And
the
then,
third one?
and
What's
the
the
third
third
one is
power?
personal power. All of these I actually think you could wrap up into personal power. But personal power is your ability to structure your world so that you have the capability and the capacity to deliver on what you're asking for. And a lot of it comes with your ability to mobilize others, to get other people to actually come with you and follow you. And that a lot of
Yeah,
that has
how do you do that?
well, a lot of it, there's research been done, says is it better to be loved or feared? And a lot of
Yeah,
it
what's the
happens.
answer?
Well, the answer is to be loved first, and then you
Okay.
can be feared. And to be loved first is the warmth and the empathy that you would show others, how well you actually can connect with them, that your intentions are things that are actually going to be important for them, and that you can actually then execute on those intentions.
You know, I find that really interesting because a lot of people, I don't know if you're like this, but feel like personal power is about this, showing up
Yeah.
as the uber power and a driver. And what you're saying is that's the fear piece, trying to instill fear. But you're
Right.
actually saying the opposite.
Yeah, it's something that comes from actually from within. This is the kind of power that comes from within. And again, it's not power over people. It really comes with your building your world so that you have the capacity and capability to deliver on what you are offering the world, and that's a different thing.
So to summarize, then influencing is about
And
power,
so it
and there's
has a
three
function.
kinds.
Yeah, it's a function of power, and there's three kinds. There's the personal power, the relational power, and the positional power. And by the way, all of those are inside a context of institutional power or social power that legitimizes the use of any of them.
So get out there and influence through your power, right? The positional power, the relational power, and your personal power, and wrap all those up and go out and be successful and happy today.